Christmas cage. We're gonna do a Christmas cage tour in this video. I'm gonna show you a few really easy, fun ways, cheap ways that you can decorate your cage for Christmas. This one, for example, is from the dollar store. This is a dollar store candy cane with a anti-pill red fleece bow that I made. So I'm gonna have all kinds of little things like that. And each year I just get like one Christmas toy for my cage, and then I just pack it away with my Christmas stuff and then keep building my collection. I don't have a whole Christmas cage set as far as the fleece items. I use a versatile black and gray theme for that so that I can then swap it out for other things and have it be more versatile. But before we get started on the actual cage tour, I wanted to show you, so this is my, was in my subscription box from Morgs N Friends last month. It's one of the little bonding scarves that she makes. It has the little grommets here and it zips up. All my babies are in here. Let me see if I can get one to say hi. Hi, little Stella Bella. Yeah. So I wear this around me at work and bring this to me at work. So the babies can be with me while I'm in my office at work. Hi, baby girl. Yes. This one is nice because it's nice and open, and you can really just, if you're just walking around the house, you can just keep them in here with you and peek in there. And yeah. Do you like your Christmas cage, Miss Stella? Okay, you're gonna be with me to see what I got in my subscription box this month. So I just opened my subscription box from Morgs N Friends, and this super cute pulley toy was in there. It has a little chubby reindeer, I think this is what it's supposed to be, with a little scarf, and it has a big, nice long pulley and a bunch of foraging items as well. There was also this cute little Christmas tree forager. Let me go back to sleep. Okay. So there's this little Christmas tree forager. It pops open like so. And then she has these cute little snowflakes and, of course, color theme corresponding little wacky whirly straws. And so you can put treats in here. If your gliders aren't as good about opening things that are a little bit more challenging, you can take a Dremel or a drill and drill little holes in here. You just want to make sure they're nice and small so that they can maybe stick their snout in, but not big enough of a hole, basically less than about a ½ inch or less, so that they can try to pull those items out without risking getting their head stuck in there. But this will be going in the cage for sure. The toy box items were also Christmas themed, including the snack, which I love. It's a unsweetened coconut chips, so it looks like snow. Isn't that sweet? So these are all toy box items. Look at these cute little, snowman. And then there's a cute little Santa. There's also all the makings to make this cute pulley toy. Open a sec, Pika. You're fine. This little, I'm opening your Christmas presents, Pika. Don't be crabby. You're fine. You're fine. Santa, little foraging Santa. Pika. It's the Christmas season. Pika. Don't be a Grinch, Pika. Santa, little foraging Santas. You could also drill holes with this type of plastic. You want to be extra careful that you don't crack it. You want to do a little, like what do they call it? I don't know. A hole, a really tiny hole. You don't want to just go right in there with your drill. You want to do a little hole with a Dremel or something, and then do a bigger hole if they can't open it. Some gliders can just open it without needing the holes. So I'm going to try it without putting the holes in there first and see if they'll get it. So if you want those subscription boxes, all that information is going to be in the description box of this video. Subscription box information in the description box of this video. So these are little ornaments that I made, and I'm just going to show you up close because I'll show them to you when I give you the whole Christmas cage tour. But these are just fleece pom-poms. I have another video on how to make those. And then I actually tied them with zip ties instead of with a piece of fleece. Put them with a little festive colored link, and there you have an ornament. And then these ornaments are actually little, they're plastic, they're not glass, and they don't have any wires. And then they have a little C-link, and then I just hang them on the outside of the cage. Because as you know, these do kind of break a little bit easier than regular plastic, so I felt more comfortable having them on the outside of the cage than on the inside. But I think that makes a fun little festive decoration. I also made, last year, I made these little wreaths. I just used a bracelet and then cut anti-pill fleece, green fleece, and tied it really tight all the way around. Put a C-link with a little festively colored mini link and charm. And there you have wreaths, and you could put these in the cage or on the outside. I have mine on the outside. All right, let's say hi to the Grinch, Pika, and show you that she's not really a Grinch. She just is pouch protective. Oh, also Glider King Designs. This is where I got my bonding mitt. They have really cute Santa and Grinch themed ones right now in their Etsy store. Hopefully they'll still be there by the time I post this video, but this bonding mitt, you guys, I know I've talked about it. I'm just gonna keep talking about it because it's amazing. Because this whole time that I've had gliders, I've always had to pop them. I've always had to squeeze the bag and pop them out. I've never been able to just reach in. You saw me reach in with Stella. That's because I've been reaching in with this, and I've been getting them used to reaching in. I still won't reach in and grab Valky or Pika because they are still nippy. Actually, Pika's never nipped me, but she scares me. I'm afraid she would nip me. Anyway, and this just is just more comfortable for them. It just is less scary and intimidating. Takes 2 seconds to put on. So I'm just going to reach in and grab Miss Pika and show you how good this Miss Pika's girl is doing. Hi. Look at Pika's girl. Hi, yeah, so sweet. No jump. Nope. So she's tracking to jump, so I'm just putting my hand in front of her face. Hi, baby girl. I know. When you're gonna poop on me, that's so nice. What a nice Christmas present for our Christmas cage video. I am standing right next to her cage, which is making her whoa! Now, she jumped, but because I have my glove on, I can easily reach and I dropped something on my toe. Oh gosh. I can easily reach and grab her, whereas if it was my bare hand, I would be afraid that she would bite. So if you put your hand in front of her face, she won't be able to track to jump again. But see how good she's doing? She's still not my favorite. She doesn't love me yet, really, but she's not lungy or bitey or anything like that. She just wants to go back to sleep or back to her cage is what she wants right now. So anyway, I'm gonna let her go back in here. I just wanted you to see the Grinch. She's not really a Grinch. She's actually very sweet. And she's a great tail carrier, so she's gonna love these Christmas gifts. I also got another Christmas gift that I'll show you either a picture of or in the cage, depending on when it comes in. But Tina Marie from Sarcastic Diva Designs just recently took in a rescue and has a lot of vet bills that are going along with this little guy. He got stuck to a glue trap at his previous owner and had fractures in his legs that were completely untreated. The owner did not take him into the vet, and now he will walk limpy his whole life. So she's had lots of different vet expenses that were totally unexpected because when she took in this little guy, she had no idea. She thought it was gonna be for a couple of days while this person got on her feet. Come to find out, there was a huge amount of neglect going on with him. I'm gonna put her information in the description box below, so if you wanna donate to her to help cover those vet bills, I know she would greatly appreciate it. But this item that I'm gonna show you either now or in the cage tour, I got because in a Sugar Glider auction site, there was a fundraiser for her, and I got a cute little ornament and all the money from that is going towards the vet bills, and I got a cute little Christmas pulley toy. But Miss Pika is a tail carrier, and so I'm trying to have lots of pulley options for them in their cage. So I'm super excited about that. Tina took in this little guy having no idea that there would be so many expenses or really any expenses on her part, because she thought she was just going to be basically glider sitting for a couple days, and then that glider sitting turned into a whole big expensive mess. So if you want to support her, I'll put all the information for how you can support her in the description box below. All right, enjoy the cage tour. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you and your gliders, if you have any. Yeah. All right, guys, here comes the Christmas cage tour. But here is a couple really simple things. So I got these from Walmart. These are just little like Christmas kitty sippy cups. And what I'm gonna do next year, I might actually do like a project with them where I cut out the top and I secure this to the side of the cage and add some danglies or something. But this year I've lost my motivation for making more Christmas toys. So I am just taking the straws out, and this hole is nice and small, but I'm gonna put some treats in here and just put it in the cage, and they'll have to like tip it. I'll take this sticker off. Let me do that right now. Anyway, they'll have to tip it and get the treats out. You could also fill it with wacky whirly straws and treats, so they have to pull out the wacky whirly straws. So, and then these are, you'll see these in the cage. These are some things I made last year. These are just red and green wacky whirly straws, zip tied, focus, there we go, zip tied to a mini link, and that's what I've decorated some of the stuff in my cage with. These are extras that I didn't use this year, but I will probably use next year when I have more motivation. So yeah, there's all different Christmas themed ones at Walmart, or at least there was a little bit ago. And here comes the cage tour. So here's the full cage here. A couple things I just want to point out for my cage, because it's so wide, I tried to visually balance things on each side. So you'll see I have like a green thing here, and then I have a green thing there. I'm actually meant to put some more C-links there so it hangs lower, so it's more visually balanced, but you know what, whatever. And then I have like larger things, you know, green and red. I have a green over here, a green over here. So and I have like a candy cane on both sides. But for those of you who have just a double critter nation or a triple critter nation, obviously that's, you know, you don't have to take that advice, obviously. Even if you did have the same thing, you don't have to be OCD like me. But I made these vines, and I specifically made two so that I could hang them and they would have kind of a mirror image. I like that look. And then my wreaths, I have two here and two here. So I like the symmetry part where it's like a mirror of itself. So anyway, enough with that OCD business. Here comes the tour. So this is a toy that I got last year on Etsy. I don't have no idea where I got it, but it's a little Christmas tree and a pulley. I made a big video on how to make these. I think they look really cute in here in the Christmas, and so I left my white and my red ones for the Christmas theme. You'll see a lot of parallels between the fall theme and the Christmas, because I don't like to completely take everything out and then completely put everything back. So like this vine that's going along here was in the fall. That one was in the fall cage. A lot of these flowers, even that, like that sleep sack there, you know, this whole thing right here, the coconut hide from the Shuggy Flower Fairy, that was in the fall cage. So, you know, you're gonna see a lot of similarities, but I love how you change a few things and it just completely makes it more Christmassy. So the next thing I will be doing is swapping out the red and green for blue and making a winter theme. So stay tuned for that if I maintain my motivation. These are just like a fun reset. They're just monkeys. You can find these at the dollar store. You get like a little monkeys in a barrel game. You can also find them online, you know, if you get like a little barrel of monkeys game and just take the monkeys out. But the dollar store is obviously cheap. You can also find Jessica's Attic on Facebook sells some of these guys, these skinnier ones, these guys right here. So I have those hanging there, and then I'll hang like a bracelet or something like that, and they like to knock those down and carry the bracelets back to their pouch sometimes. I also have a toy box down here. I do need to drill some holes in these that I got from Jessica because I've had them in there for a few days now and they have not managed to open them. So yeah, some fun little toys in this toy box here. My glider go round that's from Tina Marie, that's red. I don't have a ton, I mean, then I have my thing that I got from my subscription box, but I just wanted to show you that like not very many of these things are quote unquote like Christmas themed. They're just, the color scheme goes with it, and you can just accent a couple little things and make your cage feel Christmassy, even though most of these things you could totally use throughout the year. So this is very versatile. This is a color scheme that's not exclusive to Christmas. Obviously that, you know, really the only Christmas things are this pulley that I showed you, and then the one that I got from my subscription box here. And then the exterior decorations are obviously Christmassy, you know, the candy cane. I hooked this on with zip ties in a couple different spots. And then all I did here, you guys, was I just cut a long piece of red anti-pill fleece and I just tied it in a bow. Like there's nothing fancy, it's just a bow. I already talked about these and my wreaths. This was a Christmas thing I bought last year. It's all it is a multi-level open environment pouch, but then whoever made it, I can't remember who it was because it was before I had a YouTube channel and I didn't pay attention to those things back then, had these little extra thingy bobbies so that you could hang extra stuff. So it's a Christmas tree, but you could easily do something like that that's not a Christmas tree, you know. Anyway, you guys, these fleece vines are no-sew. They are so easy, like really anybody could make them, and they're very inexpensive, and you can make them as long as you want. They're great for foraging because you can hide, hold on, you can hide little treats in here. All you need is anti-pill fleece, scissors, and some 3mm plastic chain. This is where I have all my plastic chain, or most of it, stored. So you just get this 3mm plastic chain from a place like Jessica's Attic on Facebook, but there's lots of vendors that sell it. You take your flush cutters and deburr all these little pieces here. And then you take your anti-pill fleece, cut it into little round things like this. You just want it to be, you can experiment with the size. You want it to be big enough that one piece will slide in. Let me show you. You want it to slide in without, and then when you pull on it, you don't want it to easily fall out. You want it to be fairly secure, but it doesn't have to be super tight because it can be a reset. They can pull these out and then bring them into their little pouch. But see, it's not easy for them to just like accidentally pull it out. But anyway, so then you just alternate the colors, or you could do one big solid color, and you could make it as long as your chain if you want. And then you can add all kinds of things to embellish it if you want, but that's the basic. And I have quite a few of those. They're super, super easy. The big thing is just deburring. You want to make sure that you get flush cutters or a fingernail file or something to deburr these little pieces that are on the chain. Yeah, and that's it. And then I also have my Christmas stocking. This is an anti-pill fleece stocking with no exposed seams that I got last year as well. So basically it's a neutral cage set, which I've just accented with a couple things. So for those of you who are like, oh, I wish I could do a Christmas cage, but I just don't have the money, keep in mind, like when you're buying your cage sets, to go with like grays and blacks and neutral colors, and then you can just really dress up and dress down. You know, well, I guess you don't dress it down. You know what I'm saying? You dress it up into different themes. You add different accents. So like that pouch from the Shuggy Flower Fairy that they're all in right now, that pouch is not Christmas, but because I've added the red flowers and because the rest of the cage looks kind of Christmas colors, it feels like Christmas. Okay, enough rambling. I'm gonna close these and then I'm going to get some of the coconut, the shredded coconut, or the coconut pieces that I got from my subscription box. And I'm going to sprinkle those and see if the gliders like them. They've never had that kind of coconut, I don't think. And in the past, they have not been big fans of coconut. So I'm curious to see if they will like these. And so anyway, that's gonna be the next clip. Hold on. Okay, here's my unsweetened coconut chips from my subscription box. We'll see if the babies want any. Hello? Who wants some Christmas snow? Oh, Balky. That's Balky. Little stinker. Don't you want some Christmas snow? Want some Christmas snow? No? Uh-oh. Yeah, there we go. Just try the snow. Try the Christmas snow. Hi, Stella. You want some Christmas snow? Oh, she likes to eat the Christmas snow. Yeah. All right, guys. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas and all that. From our house to yours. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. I sprinkled some Christmas snow in their cage, so thank you guys all for watching. I'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas. Can't turn it off with my glove on. Oh boy, hold on. I was totally wrong about the Christmas snow. They love it. Stella about tacked my hand. I went to give her another piece. Do you guys all love the Christmas snow? Do you love the coconut pieces? Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, your eyes look crazy in this lighting, Stella. Hi, Pika. Do you like the Christmas snow?